back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a video, shock horror, for you guys, and because I have a ton of acne today, I thought I would do a how I cover my acne sort of video. My camera is wonky. Is that better? Yeah, I figured I'd do a how I cover my acne video, and yeah. But before we get into this, make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. The buttons are down below somewhere. Figure it out, please. Yeah, let's hop right in. So I always begin by actually covering my spots before I even go in with foundation or concealer or highlight or contour or anything. But I have primed my face using my Too Faced Hangover X primer. I'm going to use my Maybelline The Eraser Eye in the palest shade. I don't know what shade this is. Light. It's not like pale enough for me to do my under eyes, but it's, you know, it's got the coverage. So I've not used this. I've put it on the back of my hand, and yeah, hygiene, people, hygiene. I'm just gonna cover any areas that I'm not too happy with. To be honest, I don't care about all of this. Like, if it peeks through my foundation, that's fine to me. But this one here is so red and bruised, and yeah, so I'm gonna go in. Look at the coverage on that. I mean, obviously when you blend it out, it's not gonna look precisely that way, but I will show you now how I do that. So to blend out the edges of my concealer, I'm going to be using this brush, and I'm not actually going to touch where the spot is. I'm just going to buff around the edges, because when you put foundation on top, you don't want any harsh lines. And this can be a tricky job, but trust me, it works. Just literally make sure you don't touch the actual spot. Oh, I've just noticed another one! Jesus! God, why do you do this to me? Luckily I put too much concealer on the back of my hand. But honestly, the trick with this, like, I used to put so much concealer on my face and wonder why the heck it wasn't covering my spots. And I realised that where I was blending it in, I was like removing it from the spot. So you want to make sure that you're not touching the actual area that you want to cover. Once it's covered, and you're going to leave it, okay? Next, I'm going to go in with foundation, and this may be a huge surprise to you guys because I did just recently purchase the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear foundation, but I've just gone back to my drugstore favourite, and this is the Bourjois Paris City Radiance Skin Protecting Foundation. And honestly, the coverage on this is unbelievable, and it gives such a nice finish. So I'm going to use my Morphe, what is it? Y7 with some on there. And when you're applying foundation, you don't want to be like over where you've put that concealer, because it will move. You want to do the rest of your face how you would, and then stipple, like dab, that foundation on top, so that you're not going to get, you know what, I'm just going to use stippling motions all over, because we do not want to remove the coverage. But can you see how much coverage this foundation has in itself? Like, I think that one was like literally £9.99, which I used to think was expensive. But now I've like delved myself into the world of makeup, I'm like, hell, that's actually really cheap. And as you can see, I've taken off some of the concealer on that spots, but I will show you now how we can go back and fix that. Okay, my camera cut out recording. I've just finished my foundation and applied a bit more concealer, and we're just gonna blend out the edges again. But this is the last time we're gonna do this, because you don't want to have so many layers that it looks weird, if you know what I mean. Then when I've done that, I like to take a powder puff with some ACNE powder, and I take quite a bit, because you want to like lock away all the moisture that may be like oozing from your acne. TMI, but it's real time, guys, like this happens. If you have acne, you know, girl. I'm literally gonna press it on top. Like push that shit in until you can't see it no more. Then I'm gonna go set the rest of my face. I know this looks weird because I've baked like 2 spots, but I'm gonna go set the rest of my face and I will be right back. Okay, so there's ACNE powder everywhere. I'm gonna go back in with my Y7 because this is the brush that I just find best for doing this. I have tried all sorts of brushes and this is the one that's given me the best results, so yeah, I know it's a foundation brush, don't judge me. And I'm just gonna dust away the whole situation. And we can see a little bit of colour peeking through. However, if you can continue to stipple, you may be able to build it up a bit more. And yeah, this is like the best result I've ever managed to get from covering my acne. I have tried colour correctors, but they don't seem to work for me. I really struggle with the greens because it doesn't work for me. I'm gonna finish up the rest of my makeup and then I will be right back. Yo, I'm finished. I've done my makeup. To finalise everything, I'm gonna use my Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day Setting Spray in the scent page. And I do this anyway, but especially when you have acne, you want to be making sure that you're locking it all in place so it ain't gonna move. Okay, as well, I just wanted to mention a couple of things because I've done my contour and highlight. If you have acne in places like up here or anywhere where you're going to be putting highlight, you really want to concentrate the highlighter so that it's not on top your acne because it will highlight your acne and make it stand out a bit more. And also another thing I wanted to mention is just don't freak out. Like, it's a natural thing. Like, I know you can still see it a teensy bit, but it's natural, it's normal, everyone's had it or has it and it will pass. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. But yeah, I will see you next time. Bye guys!